Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation. And in a previous session, we have seen the meaning of each and every word of program. And in this session, we are going to see the importance of public static void main, why we need to use that. This is our package, and let's create a new program. So this is our class. Now we know that this is the keyword. Then this is the package which we have created, that is called as user defined package, and semicolon, that is, and public. So public means whenever we have defined the class as a public, then in a project or from anywhere from the project we can access that class. Let's write down one sentence, then we'll see that. Hello. Okay, so for now if I try to execute this program, then I'm getting the output like hello. That is okay. Then, for example, if I delete this public keyword or access specifier from here and try to run this program, then we are getting the option to run. And if we run it, then we are getting the output too. There is no problem. So, if what it means. So whenever we are deleting the public access specifier of any class, then by default there is a default access specifier. Means it is there is no default keyword, but if there is no access specifier, that then it means default is present over there. So now this class is a default. So even default class can be run or can be accessed by the JVM, we can say that. But if we try to use the other access specifier like a private, then we are directly getting the error over here. And if we try to mouse over it, then we are getting that remove the invalid identifier or invalid modifier. So this is invalid modifier because now if I try to run the program, JVM is not able to access this class because this class is private. Whenever this class is public or default, then only JVM is able to access this class, otherwise this class is not accessible. So that's why we never declare any class as a private. Most of the time or every time we declare the class as a public, by which from anywhere in from the project we are able to access that class. So private is not accessible and we are getting the error over here. But still, let's try to run it. Are we getting any options? So but still, if I save it and try to run it again, then if I proceed, then exception in thread main, unresolved compilation problem. So there is a compilation issue if we use the private access specifier over here. So that's the problem. So we should not use it. So we should use every time the public, by which it is accessible to all over or everyone. Then class, that is the compulsory. Then demo is the name of the class. Now I can change the demo to anyone, or I can change the name of the class. So like sample, if I change from demo to sample, SAMPLE, and after that I just need to mouse over, and there will be option like rename file to sample.java. If I click over, then I can easily change the name of the class. There is no problem. So we can change the name of the class. Then this is the opening brace, and this is what the scope of the class. So class start from here and ends up to here. Then we have public static void main. So public, we already know that it is access specifier. And now if I try to remove this and save it, okay, I just remove the public access specifier and save the program. There is no error. And now if I try to run this program by right click, then I am not getting any option over here to run the program. But still, purposefully, if I try to run this program by just clicking on this button, run button, then I am getting the error, could not find or load main class, caused by class not found exception. So as we remove the public, so JVM is not able to find the class. So JVM now could not find or load main class because the JVM is able to access this main method only when if the main method is public, then only it can able to access, otherwise JVM is not able to access. So that's why public is the mandatory thing. Then static, if I try to remove the static, and we know that static is a keyword by which there is no need to create the object of the class. What is object, how to create the object, we'll see it later. But by static keyword we don't need to create the object of the class to call the main method, that we already know, we have learned in a previous session. But if I try to remove this and save it, then again there is no issue, then there is no problem. Okay, so if I try to run it by right click, then I'm not getting any option. So, and if I purposefully try to run this, then could not find or load main class caused by class not found exception. Then, so that's why static is also important one. And again, if I try to run it with static, then I'm getting the output. If I try to remove the void, save it, then I'm getting the directly getting the error that return type of method is missing. So their word should be there. If the if void is not present, then we'll get the error. Now in the place of void, if I try to use the int, okay, int also we can say that one of the data type which we can use as a return type, but still it giving the error. And it says that add a return statement. If I try to add the return statement like return 0, then error is gone. Okay, now everything is okay. And if I try to run this, then I'm not getting any option to run. Okay, and if I purposefully try to run this, then if I purposefully try to run this, then I'm getting the error like main method must return a value of type void in a class. Define the main method as. So what it says, main method must return value of type void in a class sample.program sample. Please define the main method as public static void main. So let me see this. Okay, now it will be properly visible. So what it says, this error says that we should define the main method like this, like public static void main. So there should be main, not the int. As it is not showing the error, but while compilation or while running, it giving the error like this. So that is not allowed over here. We should use void itself. Now if I try to change the name of the main method like main or uh, main 1 for example, or method method, if I try to change the name of the method like main method like method, then there is no issue, then there is, we can say that then there is no problem. Okay, no error is shown. And if I try to run this, then I am not getting any option to run, and try to run from here, then main method not found. So JVM is trying to find the main method because as we know that main method is the most important method, because if we need to run the program, then the program running or the execution of program start from main method, and there is no main method because we have changed the name of the method from main to method. So that's why JVM is not able to find the main method. So he error says that main method not found in a class. Please define the main method as public static void main. So we should define the method as public static void main or like this only. So main is also important one. Then if I try to replace the string with another data type like int, okay, no issue. If I try to run it, I am not getting any option to run. If I run through this, then again main method is not found in class. JVM is not able to find the main method. JVM need the main method like this only. Okay, this is the standard method, we can say that, or this is the standard line we must use. So that's why string is needed over here. Then we have orgs. So in the place of orgs, if I use like Harry, then there is no problem. If I try to run it and I am getting the option to run it, and the program is runnable. So in the place of orgs we can use anything. Okay, in the place of orgs we can use anything, then there is no issue, we are able to run the program. But the thing is like we should not use that, because in the place of box we can use it, this thing we know, but it is not compulsory and necessary that everyone will know about this. If any another person is trying to access or use our program, then that person will get confused what is the meaning of this. So that's why we should write this particular line as it is, we should not modify this for any means. So this is the importance of each and every word. So all the words are compulsory and we should follow all these formats as it is. So this is it. Thank you.